It's a totally different season, isn't it? I mean, you cannot say that this team is much better than all the other teams. No, you cannot actually point finger at any team at this point of time because on days they win like kings and then they lose like they have no clue what they're doing. Every single team, the big ones, that's a story of this year in Premier League. So Liverpool versus Manchester United has always been this fixture that gives you the thrills. Even before Liverpool was this powerhouse, or Manchester United was ruling when it was Sir Alex Ferguson's years. But even then, when it was a mismatch contest, even then the Liverpool versus Manchester United games will always provide you with a lot of drama, right? So yesterday we expected plenty of fireworks. Unfortunately, it was almost like a Taylor affair. It was like nah. All right. So what happened? I think the strike force, Manchester United, at times they show good quality, but Liverpool has been consistent in the last few years. But their strike force is not what it used to be. I mean, the first thing that came to my mind was, there are like this minute seconds. Both teams were actually well organized defensively, so they have to take chances at the right time. When they're getting the ball, first time strikes was what was required. Even strikers like Mohamed Salah failed to deliver that because they think about let me just take a touch and slow down and see how the things are. By the time the defense will be right there, they will be organized, they will be two teaming a single player, and it was difficult. But there were chances, especially once created with the possession that Liverpool had and the passes that came through to their strikers. They should have actually hit at least take a shot at the post at the very first chance. But instead they took their time, maybe a touch too slow. That was all that the United defense needed to catch up. And even it happened with the other side as well, when it was kind of a makeshift centre back appearing for Liverpool. But again, the United strike force or their midfield, they were not able to actually let go of the ball at the very first touch and make it count. And they took a touch or two too many, and they got time to actually make their defense stronger. The thing is, it was a disappointing match. At the end of the game, when it was nearing the end, we knew that all this possession in the midfield, and if it is coming to the penalty box, nothing was going to happen. It was that kind of day where you had this gut feel that oh no, we're not even going to get some brilliant chances created or some excellent saves created. There were a few at the last moments when Alisson pulled off a few saves, somewhere directly hit at him. He didn't have to move a lot and know about that too much. He didn't have to actually flex his muscles and all, but still, his positioning and sense, it was actually pretty good goalkeeping from the Brazilian. But if Liverpool and Manchester United continue to play like this, I mean, their strike force need to be, something has to be done. There has to be a pump of electrodes into that to make it sharp, because at the moment, I don't know. The thing is, if they are going to Europe with this quality in their striking force, they have to actually rediscover their quality. They were top notch, their position and the defensive discipline is pretty good, but the strike force, they have to come good. And if they are not coming good, well, Liverpool and even United in Europe, it's gonna be a little tricky scenario. But it was not a great game. Disappointed as a person, as a sports fan who always looks forward to a Liverpool versus Manchester United fight. Well, yesterday it wasn't to be.